Once upon a time, in the bustling kingdom of Thebabble, there was a curious little prince named Nebuchadnezzar. Nebby, as his friends called him, had the wildest imagination in the entire land. Every day, he would dream of fantastical creatures and adventures beyond the castle walls. One sunny morning, while playing in the royal garden, Nebby imagined he was the captain of a cloud ship sailing through the skies. He could see Fluffy, white sails unfurling, and feel the gentle breeze on his face. His passengers included a merry giraffe and a wise owl with spectacles. To the land of cotton candy trees, Nebby declared, pointing with a wooden spoon from the kitchen he'd borrowed without asking. We'll feast on marshmallow waterfalls and have pillow fights on beds of clouds. Now his nanny, Mrs. Thimble, who had watched him from afar, shook her head with a loving smile. You'll tire yourself out, Nebby dear, and lunch will get cold, she called gently. But Nebby was in another world entirely, where rivers flowed with chocolate milk, and the sun was a golden pancake in the sky. As the hours passed, Nebby roamed the gardens, his imagination running wild. He rescued princesses from friendly dragons and whispered secrets to the wind. By afternoon, Mrs. Thimble found him beside the royal pond, drawing maps of his adventures in the garden soil. Oh, dear prince, you've had quite an eventful journey today, she remarked, as she dusted off his hands and led him inside. That evening, as Nebby lay in bed, the stories he'd imagined danced around his room, shadows flickering in candlelight. Though the castle remained unchanged by his adventures, Nebby knew he'd touched the stars. And so, the kingdom of Thebabble was never dull, for with little Nebby and his imagination, every day brought a touch of whimsy and wonder, making each second a delightful escapade for those who believed in the magic of stories.